Alright, welcome back to the SSL Family Dad channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this 4x8 work table. So this is something that I have been wanting to do since we moved out here. I've not had a good place to build things, to work on things, even when I'm doing engine repairs and things like that, having a table to put things on. We've got lots of accessories to add to this, but this is a great, really inexpensive and basic way to build a portable work table. So we'll take you through the high speed of putting this all together. Pretty simple construction. You'll see how it all goes together, and then at the end we'll discuss some of the features, what went right, what went wrong, and what I might change. Well, we have a work table, and I think it came together pretty good. There's a few things we need to finish up on and adjust. So let's go through what we did, why we did it, and what we need to finish up with. So the whole idea was to have a table that could also be used as an outfeed table for this saw. So I could set that up, lock the wheels on it. Those casters are locking. And, you know, if I have a big sheet of plywood or something, it can slide right across this. This is what's called melamine. It is a kind of plastic or hard shell coated. It's used for shelving a lot. It's got that coating on the top and the bottom, and it's 3/4 inch thick. It's super strong stuff. It's pretty structurally stable for a big area like this. So the melamine itself is actually sitting right on top of the 4x4 legs. So the 4x4 legs, you know, are really supporting this whole thing. This 2x4 here is mainly trim and also to cover the edge of the melamine, and that it can get beat up. I can screw things into it. I can hang things from it, and I can replace those 2x4s, you know, if I need to. This melamine, it can crack, and it could be problematic for me if I'm doing work on it. I hit a screw, you know, up here, and it kind of came off. If I have trouble with this melamine, or if it gives me issues, if it starts breaking and cracking and stuff, then I can just take a 4x8 sheet of you know, 1/2 inch ply and just put a piece of plywood on top of it. It'd be no problem. So everything's squared up. I didn't have any more OSB to cover the whole thing, so I'll find a scrap somewhere and fill that extra spot in. Or I might make that kind of a bin, so maybe put something on the bottom of it so it's kind of a little bin. I could throw things in there, keep screws and nails and stuff. But this will be good for tools. I can put, you know, air compressor on there, my nailers. I can put screw guns and bins of hardware and other types of things on this, whatever I'll use most often. So the 2x4s, I originally tried to rip through the table saw so I'd have a nice square edge, because the 2x4s come kind of rounded, and I wanted that nice square edge. So I took a 1/4 inch off the 2x4, thinking I was going to put that on the top side so it'd be nice and perfectly flat with the melamine. Well, I didn't. I'm still learning the table saw, and didn't didn't cut those very straight. And also all the 2x4s are bowed. And so what I ended up doing is flipping them over back to the factory edge. So I put my cut edge on the bottom. And I'm just gonna go around here with a flush trim bit on a router and run that right along here and trim this exactly flush with the melamine. So we'll get rid of these little lips here that are gonna be annoying for like sweeping dust and stuff off. So I'll get that all flush trim. The flush trim bit I have, it just isn't wide enough, and so I have to get a new one. So I think this table is going to be super handy for me. I've got a couple projects coming up that I need a nice big surface to kind of lay things out and glue things and nail things, put things together. So this is going to be good. I don't have a table this big. I think it's going to work good for my table saw, and I can even put my my chop saw on here. I might even think about mounting it on here. It could be removable, but having it kind of stationed on here, so I can just pull this outside, use it. In the wintertime, I can use it inside the garage, and so this is going to be super handy for me. If you're looking to build this this particular table or something very similar to this, I will put a link in the description to all of the stuff that I use to build this over at Home Depot. This is where I got this stuff from. The melamine, the OSB, the 2x4s, the 4x4s, everything that you would need to build this. And you can actually go to Home Depot, put that in your cart, and have it ready for pickup at your local store. They'll put it all together for you, drive up, and they'll even load it for you if you want to. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the quick work table build. Not super expensive. It took me a couple hours to put together, a bunch of screws, and you know, pretty straightforward, pretty simple stuff. So hopefully it gives you some ideas if you're looking to do something similar at your place. Don't forget to hit thumbs up on today's video. Of course, subscribe if it's your first time here. We'd love to have you tag along for all the DIY projects and farming and gardening and whatever else we come up with around here. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. That's kind of a downside to white.